Hey everybody, welcome back to Lumpia Life. It's where we talk about living abroad, budget tips, and surviving the Philippines one pork belly at a time. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm doing a product review. And don't worry, this isn't an infomercial on trying to influence you on buying this product. It's just, we bought it with our own money from Lazada, and it's an air fryer. Let's get into it. If you're lucky, you'll get a cooktop. Now, we lucked out on this cooktop because it's not gas. It's induction, so it doesn't produce the heat. Like at our beach house, we had a gas cooktop, and it produced some good heat. A lot of times you'll get a rice cooker, which is pretty nice, and then a kettle. And don't get me started on the fridge. We all know that sometimes the fridges can be tiny. With this one, it's a medium size, so it's pretty good. And even if you're even luckier, you'll get a microwave. So, most of the time cooking in these small kitchen spaces turns into a steam bath. It's hot, and it's cramped, and honestly, it's not fun. I mean, if you look here, it's just a tiny little galley kitchen, and when you're cooking, it gets really hot. On our last trip back to the States, before we came here this time around, we rediscovered the air fryer, and that's what this video is all about. If you're out on the streets and you pick up something from the Carinderia, maybe it's lumpia, maybe it's fried chicken or something. Most of the time when you get it home, it's either lukewarm or it's cold. But you can just throw it in the air fryer if you have one, and it'll be like new again. So, do you like toast? Put it in the air fryer. You want to reheat your pizza? Put it in the air fryer. Want to reheat the Jollibee, the leftover Jollibee? Put it in the air fryer. Don't put it in the frying pan. Don't use oil. And the air fryer doesn't produce that much heat, A little bit, but not as much as, pulling out the frying pan and putting oil in there. You might be wondering, how long do I put it in or whatever? Quick Google search, you just type in toast. How long to put in toast? Maybe 200 degrees Celsius for 7 minutes, 5 minutes. Piece of cake, toast. Or you can spend 5,000 pesos on a toaster. Some of us might remember the Sharper Image. Remember the Sharper Image at the malls? I don't know if they're still around. I don't think so. But anyway, the product that we bought is from Xiaomi, or Xiaomi. It's a Chinese product, but they're like Sharper Image products. They come out with really high-tech gadgets and things like that. They have scooters, and they got the air fryer and all sorts of cool electronic stuff. So let's unbox this thing and see what it does, and we'll fry up some pork belly to see how it works. All right, let's get into it. So today we got the air fryer, finally. It took a while. I actually had to order this from 2 different sellers on Lazada. So the first one, it just kept sitting in waiting to ship, right? And it's like 2-3 weeks, nothing's happening. So I canceled that order. I ordered from Xiaomi Direct, and got it in, a week and a half or so. So pretty happy with that. So yes, we are talking about the Xiaomi Smart Air Fryer 6.5 liter. I searched around a little bit to try to find a good deal on an air fryer. And this is basically what I came up with. Over at Landers, they were kind of cheap. They did have a Instapot air fryer over there. It's very expensive. It's like over almost $200, if not $200. This one was about $3,000. I'll put the price. But let's open this up. Let's stop talking and open it up. This isn't a video I normally do, product reviews, but if you're moving over here, you might be interested in this kind of stuff. I did look on Amazon. You know, Amazon does ship to the Philippines, and we've done it a few times. You do, for the free shipping, you do have to order, I believe, $50 worth to get the free shipping. But I typed in the search bar on Amazon 220 air fryers and couldn't find anything. So this is our option. You know, it's Chinese made Xiaomi. It's actually a pretty cool brand, I think, in my opinion. It's like, what was the name of that in the malls back in the day? So yes, here it is, the Xiaomi Smart Air Fryer 6.5 liter. And yeah, it's pretty high tech. Xiaomi has a lot of high tech stuff. So we will take a look. And you know, if the USA brand in this price range was available, I would have bought it, but it wasn't, so at least that I could find it. So let's just open this up, see what we got. It's packed pretty well. Now it is kind of heavy. Well, I don't know. Might compare with the one that we had back at home. Wow, nice and wrapped. Nice and shiny here. Let me show you the front. This is a 6.5 liter. Over at Landers, they were selling 4.5 liters. And so it's a bigger basket, and pretty excited to start using this sucker. Let me get this plastic wrap off. Take a deeper dive. Now they say when you get an air fryer, you want to run it a couple times because there could be a plastic type of smell. So we'll do that. I think an air fryer is a pretty smart way to go living in a tropical country environment, because you know, the air fryer doesn't heat up the room too much. Wow, this is pretty nice actually. So yeah, and I think yeah, you can even hook an app to it. I don't know if I'll do that, and I doubt I'll do that. There's no need to. It's not a crock pot. So there's our basket, and then removable, which is nice. 6.5 liter. Okay, so when I ordered this, I did see that it was an EU plug. An EU plug means you got circles, right? Like two little holes that it plugs in. I guess that's how Europe does it. It's kind of, should be universal, I think. In my opinion. I don't know why, but never fear, because Mr. DIY has done it again, and we got this adapter. I bought this adapter knowing that this was a EU plug, and if you look, I don't know if you can see it, but this is like a standard US type plug on its side. So let's open up Mr. DIY's adapter here. I believe this was less than 100 pesos. But yeah, you just plug it in right here, like that. And now you should be able to plug her in right here. Oh, we got a beep. Power. Oh. Let me bring you down a little closer so you can see this. All right, let's turn this guy on here. Got the little Me logo, and our first button that comes up is defrost. And I think if we just rotate the dial here, pizza, cake, vegetables, shrimp, fish, lamb chops, steak, chicken, French fries, and manual. So if we click this, we can, and now the temperature obviously is in Celsius, so we'll have to convert that to figure out our temps, but I think we just, rotate the dial. Yeah. Let's say we want 180, and we can tell it how long to go. Bada bing. And she's on. Wow. Very nice. So I just Googled Xiaomi air fryer first use, and the recommendation says before using your Xiaomi air fryer for the first time, it is recommended to clean the frying basket and plate, then run the air fryer empty at 200 degrees Celsius for about 5 minutes. Manual. 200. Time is 5 minutes. There we go. All right.
2 times. Yeah.
So after this, we're going to run it maybe a couple times. We'll see how the smell goes. But after this, then we will take a stab at cooking something tonight. So let's wait for that. So the only problem I am seeing with this air fryer, there's not a problem really, but the problem is that we only have one plug. So this is how we're cooking the rice tonight, on the floor. So we need to come up with a solution. I don't know if I need to get where we can plug in a couple of items, you know, the adapter. Anyway, yeah, one plug. Pork belly and carrots.
First cook for this.
First cook.
We'll see.
Pork belly looks pretty darn good.
We're still learning.
Is it? Yeah. Very nice.
It's hard. We'll see. We have to buy.
Sounds pretty crunchy to me.
Very crunchy.
Be careful. So we had to use we put our cutting board underneath the air fryer just because it was getting warm and we don't want to ruin our counter.
Yeah.
So normally we would be using a nice wooden cutting board. So I would say that's a success for the first cook. We'll try it out.
I think next time I'm gonna cut down the minutes for them. Cook time.
Okay, it's our first cook out of the air fryer. We got the pork belly and carrots and spaghetti on the side. Of course, we got the Mang Tomas and the Maggi hot chili and pepper. Alright guys, let's eat. So yeah, the Xiaomi Smart Air Fryer 6.5 liter is stronger, sturdier from what we've seen at Landers and SNR. Thanks for watching guys. If you're considering purchasing one of these or trying to make living abroad a little bit easier, or you know, a little bit more familiar, or yeah, just easier I guess, consider this air fryer. Cooking at home can save you a lot of money, and we do it a lot. We eat out maybe, I don't know, a couple times a week, if that, or we'll grab something for 100 pesos from a Carinderia. So yeah, I would suggest if you're wanting to up your cooking game and make it a little bit more comfortable, check out an air fryer. I hope this helped. And again, this isn't a normal video that we're doing. There's some things going on with vlogging here in the Philippines, if you haven't heard, but we're gonna continue to try to bring you some better content than this. But anyway, stay tuned guys. Appreciate everybody watching our videos. You guys are awesome, and hit that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't, and we'll bring you some more stuff outside. Let's go. Bye for now.